I can't explain to y'all how much I love rural America. I wish I had to wait for a cattle crossing every day. It's cool. It's like the Pied Piper leading the way, except, you know, you can eat cattle because they're made from delicious beef. I guess you could eat rats. You see what y'all have done to me? I know I'm going to get an email that says, oh, if you can eat a steer, you can eat a rat. I'm aware. I'm aware it's physically possible you can eat a rat. I get it. I'm just trying to have fun here. Cut a brother a break, man.
So my car is turned off, but the fan is still going. What's in my front end? How do I get that out of there?
Pheasant power is actually an upgrade for a Chevy. I'm joking. I have a Chevy. Relax. It's a fine truck. It's also a fine joke. Some days it's just better to keep it in the shed. And I get it. You want to get stuff done. You want to get planning done. When we used to have hogs, we got the honey wagons, which is the manure wagons. We got them stuck all the time because if the pit was about full, you can't have that happen. So you got to put some in the wagon and get it out no matter how muddy it is. So I've had plenty of experience of pulling stuff out. And I've had plenty of experience of being in conditions like this. It's not good. Oh, gosh, it's not good. Duratios, Durecos, boom slangs. You know those storms that roll through? They've got like an arch to them. And when you see them, in my case, when I see them coming across Iowa like that, I'm like, oh gosh, here we go. Something's gonna get knocked over. Hopefully it's not my grain system, kind of like this, because those are not an easy fix. Got to get a crane in, got to get a whole lot of work, and it happens like 2 weeks before you're ready to go to harvest. So feel bad for these guys. That's supposed to be a rat. I don't know if this is American rat or the spawn of Satan. It looks like one of those skinwalkers. You ever seen one of those? Let me tell you a story. We gave a speech up in Vernal, Utah, and we flew into the burg of Vernal, and they have an airport and they have a rental car, singular, one car. And the thing is, if you rent that car, you can't leave the town of Vernal. It's a local rental car. My wife wanted to go to Moab. That's where they have all the arches, like the most beautiful place on earth. It's 4 hours away. We couldn't take the rental car out, so she hired somebody. She hired somebody to drive us 4 hours. I said, well, how'd you find these somebodies? And she said she didn't know. So here we are, we're gonna get in the truck with complete strangers and drive 4 hours away. When we were getting in, I took a picture of the license plate and I sent it to my daughter, and I just said, just in case, and I sent it to her. We get in there, and automatically this guy was like he was going to be the talker in the vehicle, which is fine. And we were driving along, and he says that over there is Skinwalker Ranch. And I was aware of this because I've seen the show. I said, well, is there any truth to all the, paranormal and the probing and all that stuff? He's like, oh yeah, everybody knows it. He said, my son's a delivery guy, and he was making deliveries out there. And he was driving along like at 50 miles an hour, and he looked over, and there was a skinwalker running alongside the vehicle. What are you going to say? I mean, you going to disagree with this guy? Because at this point, we still had 3 hours until we got to Moab. So I just, that's interesting. I'm glad your kid's all right. And he's like, no, skinwalkers, they stay with you. Like a disease or something? I don't know what it is. It was the most awkward thing I've ever been in because I was completely defenseless in the back seat there. I couldn't tell him that I don't believe you because all of a sudden I'd be out on the side of the road. And well, there's skinwalkers out there.
This week's Machinery Clip of the Week is presented by John Deere.
So I was watching this video, and in my mind something was wrong. And I was like, the tank, is the sunlight shining on a tank because it looks stainless, and our sprayer is a black poly tank. I literally thought this was a video of my sprayer getting stuck because it looks exact same field, exact same situation, but no. For once, this didn't happen on Sharkey Farms.